Well, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new series. This is going to be our second classic game series. The game we're going to be playing is Atlantic Fleet. The game is developed by Killerfish Games, the same developers as War on the Sea and Cold Waters. 2016 was the release date of this game, so it precedes Cold Waters and War on the Sea. It's very similar to War on the Sea, and different in that it is a turn-based game. The maps and the icons and sound effects going to seem kind of familiar to you. You can really see how the progression from this to Cold Waters to War on the Sea played out. This is a game I have played before I started doing the YouTube thing. I did have this game on my phone, and I played it on my phone. So we're going to see how it plays out on a PC. Being the first game of a series, if you could hit the like button, leave a comment, that will help the series get some traction with the algorithm. If you want to follow along through our series here, we're going to be playing as the British. We're going to be doing the 1939 campaign. If you want to follow along, hit the subscribe. If you don't want to miss anything, hit the bell. So let's take a look here. This is what I wanted to do here. Yep, it's 1939. Join the Royal Navy. Okay, so here we are on the strategic map. It's a rather large one here. Take a look at our forces, what we have so far. Up here in Iceland, we've got the Sheffield and the Vampire. The Faroe Islands see the battlecruiser Renown, the cruiser Berwick, and the Vimy. Down in Liverpool, we have the Exeter, the Achilles, the Ajax, destroyers Valentine and Valorous. This is also where we can repair and bring out new ships. Down here off the coast of Africa, we've got the Vega and the Velox. And in the Mediterranean, we are looking at the Suffolk, the Vanessa, the Vanity with the submarine Triton. Warspite, Bannock, Vanquisher, and Thetis are in this square here, the Eastern Mediterranean. The movement is, it's kind of hex-based, I guess, tile-based. So you take your ships. We've got the Vega and the Velox here, so we can select them and then move them out into the central Atlantic like that. Up here, Sheffield and Vampire. We've got the... I'm going to add... Sheffield and... Let's see. Sheffield, Vampire. Vimy, I'm going to move you out here like this. Destroyers are very important in this game just because there's a lot of submarine action. I'm going to start moving our subs out as well. So Triton, we're going to have you come out here. Thetis, we'll start you on your way. Move you up like this. Oops. Alright, so now in this hex in the West Mediterranean, we've got the Warspite, Suffolk, and 4 destroyers. I'm going to hold them where they are for now until I can split them off. I'm going to leave 2 destroyers with the Warspite and the Suffolk, and then send 2 destroyers out to deal with submarine action. So let's take a look here in our shipyard. We've got a ton of ships we can choose from. Renown is what you use to buy your ships. Down here you see the cost of buying that ship. Renown's also how you repair your ships, so you can't go blowing it all on new ships, or you won't have anything to repair the ships with. So we've got the Queen Elizabeth class. We've got the Revenge class, which is 48,000. We've got the Nelson, which is 74,000. The King George V. We've also got the North Carolina. I guess the Americans are in this too. North Carolina isn't available until week 1.5 of 1941. We've got the Lion, 150,000 renown for the Lion. Do we have any more? North Carolina and Washington. That's what we have. Then the Repulse battle cruiser, 52,000 for her. The Hood, 70,000. We've got the Courageous, the Illustrious. What do they have? I don't think it tells what they have in terms of planes. Illustrious. I guess that's the Attacker. Attacker Ruler class escort carrier. We've got a ton of them for 19,000. Bogue class, Cumberland class, or County class. They're 32,000. York class, Leander class, Town class, Dido. 18,000 for the Dido. Crown Colony class, and now we get into the destroyers. 4,200 for a Vendetta, or a VW class. A class. Heath class, or B class, CD class. Echo class, Gallant. I class, Tribal class, 6,000. JK, we're getting into the more expensive ones now. Then we get Corvettes, the Flower class, which is pretty cheap. Temptress, Castle. And then our own submarines. We've got the Triton class, and that's it. There's Truant. There's Trusty. Familiar names. So I am going to purchase... I think 42 is the cheapest. So we're going to buy 2 new destroyers. The Vendetta class, or the VW class. That leaves us with 1,600 renown. We could go with Corvette. We could go with a Flower class Corvette. I don't know if I should buy it now or hold off. I know we're going to need a lot of destroyers, so thankfully we have them in excess. But for now, I think I'm going to hold off on buying any more destroyers. You do get renowned for sinking ships, so... Alright, so this is the first turn. Gonna end the turn. Alright. We're gonna move our Triton submarine out here. The Thetis, we're gonna move down here. And 2 of our destroyers we're going to send out here. We're going to hold you, this 1 destroyer. Actually, I'm going to add another destroyer here. Vimy, you're going to go down there. Like this. And then the Venetia and Vendetta, you're going to come up here. We're going to send this whole fleet a little further up north. Like that. And then this fleet, I want you come out here. These 2 destroyers here. Oh, they already moved. So these guys, I want you to come out here. Vega and Vlox, we're going to move you up a little further north. And see what we do. No contact yet. Let's move the Triton in here a little closer. Have Thetis up here. Exeter, Achilles, Ajax, and Valentine. You up here. Yeah, we can move you in a little closer too. Get you up like that. Move you up over here. So this is a lot of the game, is just moving your ships around a little bit. Up here, this is the status bar. From what I understand, this just, it doesn't really go towards any type of victory. It shows like the balance of power. You basically play until the game says you win. We do have transports. So that's something we want to keep in mind here. Have to keep our transports protected. I don't think I can move them. Oh, I can move them. All right. All right, so I'm going to move around and see what we can do about finding some action here. North Baltic Seas. Warship attacked by Axis aircraft. The Valorous with medium damage. So there's nothing that we did there. Let's find the Valorous. Got medium damage. We can send her back. And then go into the shipyard. Valorous has medium damage. Right. So she's now in the shipyard getting repaired. We can check the here. It's not that bad damage, but want to get it fixed. All right, Triton. Move you out here. Let's get the Alright. I don't think I can do anything with the transports. Unless we're engaged here. I don't think we got any renown, yeah. We have to start sinking ships to get renown. Alright, so we're going to move around, and I'll be back when we have some contact. Alright, and the Western approaches September 1939. The HMS Vannock and Vanquisher escorting this supply convoy have contact with the U-40. So there's the submarine launching torpedoes on our transports. Alright. So this is the tactical map. Take a look at the models. It should look pretty familiar. They are not quite as good as they are in War on the Sea, but very, very familiar. Alright, so let's take a look where we have contact. The sub is back here. So Vanquisher and Vannock are both going to turn around to port. So let's do that here. And the rest of our ships are going to turn to starboard. We're going to have you go flank, turn to starboard. Whoops. Right now we don't have anything, any type of contact. Oh, we got an airstrike. Okay, well that works. We're gonna wait till we have contact with the sub there. Right, there she is, right off the starboard quarter. So let's turn you around. It's going to take me a little bit to be able to figure out the mechanics on this. Like I said, I did play this on my phone, so let's launch our plane. Can't see him because I think I flew over him already. Alright. Oh well. That was a waste. Where did that sonar contact come up? Let's get you turned around. I guess even though you're clicking on one of the chips to look at it, you're not actually controlling it, so get our ships maneuvering. Everybody's turning to the right. There's the torpedo. Alright, we take one torpedo hit. And then we got the torpedoes right here. I'm going to have you turn slightly, keep up your speed. That. You, I want you to go hard over. Alright, you're good in terms of the torpedoes. there's a way to do this. I don't want to target myself. Gonna have to figure this one out on my own time here. I definitely don't want to see if we can click on the sub. Ah, there we go. All right, so we're coming in from this direction. See if we can get them down. Dive. Did we do anything? I don't think we did. All right, so now we can see the torpedoes inbound. We're going to want to adjust our maneuvering here. Have you turn like this. That should keep you out of harm's way. You're going to continue on your course. Have you turn like this a little more aggressively. You can do the same thing. Damage, so maneuvers, propulsion, and steering are out. All right. You look like you're okay. Yeah, there's the torpedoes over here. Torpedoes in the water. Get you turned. Right, so here is our sonar contact. Now hopefully they don't launch on us again. Try another airstrike, see what happens here. Dive. Watch those depth charges. Oh, we got her. We got her. Nice. We got her with a plane. There you can see the oil slick. There's the sub sinking. Her bow's coming up out of the water. Nice. All right, so light damage on that one freighter sunk the U-40, 1,032 tons. I think we get the tonnage in renown, so let's take a look at that. Warships attacked by Axis aircraft. Medium damage on the Vimy. All right, so that was right here. Let's get the Vimy. Where are you, Vimy? Vimy is right there. We got the Triton. Let's get Triton. We're gonna leave Triton where she is. Vimy, you're gonna go back. And then we're gonna put you in for repairs. Like that. Let's go to the shipyard. We've got 2,600 renown. I think... for now, I'm going to hold off on buying anything else. Here, let's get these guys maneuvering. We're going to have you come down here with our destroyers that are going to start coming back. This battle group here, bring you up like this. Let's have you come out like that. I'm going to have my other sub come up over here. Horsebite, Suffolk, and Vanessa move out. And I think that's it for the movement. Submarine attacked by enemy aircraft, heavy damage. Wow. So U-42 suffered heavy damage. Alright, so we do have a submarine right here. Or was that us that got damaged? I don't think it was. So I think we're going to have to engage this submarine next here. Let's extend out here into week number 4. Allied merchants attacked by submarines. That's out here. Let's send the Vega out to hopefully deal with that. And then Warspite, Suffolk, and Vanessa, we're going to bring you up like that. We're going to have you come down here. With the Thetis, come up like that. I'm going to move Renown, Berwick, Sheffield, and Vampire a little further out. Let's move you up like that. I think having my ships in so close might not be a good idea. So it's week 3.5 of September 1939. I'm going to call this episode right here. If you want to, like I said at the beginning, if you want to help the new series and the channel get some exposure with the algorithm, hit the like button. Leave your thoughts, tips, and advice in the comments down below. If you want to follow along, hit the subscribe, and we'll pick it up again in the next episode. Maybe we can engage some of these submarines. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.